Today we are talking about stopping the tailspin. I'm going to tell you all about it. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, you are watching Ketosis Focus, and I am living my best keto life, or at least trying to. So if you saw my last video, you saw that I was not in a good place. I was very stressed out and very tired of dealing with diet mentality, feeling like I've been on a diet forever, feeling like you're trying to lose a certain amount of pounds and like you're never gonna get there. And so I was just really in a tailspin is the only way to describe it. It started on that vacation where I took 7 days off. And then I tried to kind of slow that spin down for a few days to get back on keto. And then that feeling sank in of the frustration, tiredness, exhaustion of it all mentally, emotionally. And so that it started going. And the more that I thought about diet mentality, and the more that I did my research, and the more that I was getting frustrated at feeling like I have to count everything and track everything, and everything is in this mission to lose 100 pounds, and it felt like I was just tired of the mission. I was tired of the mission, and I just wanted to throw my hands up in the air, and knowing that I needed my mental break, my diet break. Like I needed that break to not be on a diet for a while. Well, allowing myself that break kind of ignited that tailspin. And it's in this tailspin because I've felt this before, thus the yo-yo dieting and a lifetime of trying to lose weight. I recognized the tailspin pretty early on, so that I'm thankful for. You know, in the middle of trying to be the anti-diet, what that did was it threw me in the other direction. So meaning I was trying to get grips with being on a diet. I didn't want to do diet mentality. I didn't want to count anything, track anything. I didn't want to weigh myself. I didn't want to try to get to a certain weight on a scale. I didn't want to do any of it, right? I needed that break. Well, in that break, my brain, because I'm the all or nothing mentality that I need to figure out how to fix, but that mental division in my head, because it's either you're on a diet or you're binging like crazy, right? You're either eating healthy and trying to be healthy, or you're trying to be unhealthy. So it was just kind of like the balance was never part of my brain processing, I guess. In this break, I went far left. I was eating all the things and I felt like I could eat, and I was like, okay, I'm not on a diet, so I don't have to worry about if I can have something with carbs or not. I'm just going to order whatever I want to order. And so I was doing that and living my best non-keto life, or I should say my worst, because after a few days of that, it just kind of caught up to me and I just felt like crap. Like all of a sudden, my stomach, my body, like I could feel that I was gaining weight. I felt bloated. I felt sick. I didn't feel healthy or light or energetic. None of the things that I normally feel when I am moving and grooving with my keto diet. Sorry for copper. So I didn't feel any of those things. And that's when I guess I just had an epiphany come Saturday night, Sunday morning. And I was like, okay, enough of this. Enough of this. I weighed myself. And I saw that I had already put on like 10 pounds since the beginning of March. And it's crazy. It's crazy how if I didn't stop myself when I stopped myself, like I could have gone on this tailspin for 3 months, 6 months, a year. I could have put back all of the weight that I had lost and then found myself at 265 pounds again, just to go, all right, day one, let me try keto again and try and get on this journey once again. I was afraid of that happening, and I just kind of like, okay, look, keto makes you feel good. Eating that way makes you feel good. So while you work on your thinking of how you deal with this, how you talk to yourself, how you see your lifestyle. Instead of feeling like you're on a diet or even saying you're on a diet, you are living a healthy lifestyle. These are the foods that make you feel good. These are the foods that make your body feel its best. And that's why you eat them. And you're not eating them to lose 100 pounds. You're eating them because that's the foods that make you feel the best. When you eat this crap, when you eat the sugar, when you eat these empty carbs, that's the stuff that weighs you down. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, weighs you down. So that's why you need to eat less of this and eat more of this. That epiphany kind of happened, and decided to stop my tailspin before it got too out of control, and I was far to a point of no return, and I didn't want to do that. I am still working on how I talk to myself and working on how I see things, and I am seeing things now in a place of a health, right? I'm seeing things now, instead of going, I can't have this if I want to get here. Now I'm going, if I want this vision of health, where I feel like I am physically strong, I have energy, my heart is feeling good, like everything about my body is feeling stronger and better, then I shouldn't be eating this crap or this junk or these items. It's like saying, I want to be healthy, but I smoke a cigarette. Well, obviously, if you want to be healthy, you would stop smoking that cigarette. So you can't have that cigarette in your mouth going, but I want to be healthy and I don't want to cut things out. It's like, no, cut out the things that are not making you healthy. Cut out the things that are keeping you from that goal of being the best version of yourself. So I think speaking in absolutes is what really feels like restrictions. I'm never going to say I'm never going to have an off keto day, or I'm never going to eat French fries again, or I'm never going to have a chocolate candy bar again. But I also experienced it this month of when I was having those things. Never made me feel any better. Like afterwards, I never felt like, oh, I'm really glad I ate that candy bar today. Woo, I waited 2.5 years to have that candy bar. It was worth every And no, honestly, people who do those keto-fied versions of food, that there's a camp of keto that are like, what's the point of keto if you're just going to make a keto chicken fried steak or keto pasta? They don't like that there are keto-fied versions of food, but I think it's better than eating the actual crappy things that are in that food. Does that make sense? So I will take a keto-fied French fry over eating the real junk any day if it means that the keto-fied version makes me feel good and keeps me on track to a healthier me than what the junk does. I'm a big eater, so I can eat a lot of food, and I'm a fast food, junk food person. So when you put the two things combined, the junk and being able to eat a lot, I can eat a lot of junk. So my issue was never, I can eat a lot of food, give me all the carrots and broccoli I can. And, it was always like, I want like the worst of the worst. If I feel like I'm being bad, then I go all the way bad. And that's the thinking that, I always wanted to change. And I thought I was doing a really good job these 2.5 years. And then it just reared its ugly head. And I think it found its way back to me when I let myself go off it for so long and allowed my body to kind of crave those things it never craved since I've been on keto. So anyway, I stopped the tailspin, and we are back this week. This is what my days are looking like, and this is what I'm doing to live my life that makes me feel the best. And some days it's going to be ketovore, some days it's going to be carnivore, some days it's going to be dirty keto. So it is what it is. This is my life, and welcome to Ketosis Focus. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am happy to say I feel like I am back on track, back in my groove, or at least starting to get back in my groove, and happy that I'm here. I don't feel those negative thoughts anymore. I'm very careful in how I'm talking to myself and try to talk in terms of positivity, because I want a healthy life. I want a healthy body, as opposed to I want to lose these last 25 pounds because my body looks that, you know what I mean? It's the way you talk to yourself and to live, your best, healthiest life. So I'm doing everything I can to kind of get this right, guys, because literally your journey, whatever journey you're on to get healthier or to lose weight or whatever it is, God, guys, 99% of it is mental. 99%. It's not even about the food you eat. It's how you talk to yourself and your thoughts on this journey. So this is a lesson learned from me. So I'm sharing it with you as you come along this journey with me. So if you've not subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how this week has gone for you. What do you think about me stopping my tailspin before it got too out of hand? I'd love to hear you about it. Post it in the comments below. See you in the next one.